TIFU by eating the ends off a chicken wing. Yesterday I ate the ends of a chicken wing. Someone told me the ends were crunchy, like pork crackling, so I tried it out. I never expected this to happen. I must not have chewed one properly. I got something lodged in my throat. To dislodge it I ate some bread and drank some soft drink. Some pain persisted, but I went to sleep last night hoping it'd be fine in the morning. This morning I woke with tremendous pain in my throat and chest. I walked to the public hospital down the road because I was starting to worry. The GP noticed I had a crunchy throat when pressing on it. He immediately sent me off to get an X-ray. That showed I have a perforated esophagus. That is, the tube from my mouth to my stomach has been punctured. The crunchy feeling was air that had shifted into parts of my neck it shouldn't be. To get more information I started reading a journal on the condition and how to treat it. They consider it a critical medical condition with a 20% chance of mortality. It's so rare that its incident rate is 3 on 1 million people. A few random doctors even asked if they could feel my neck to experience the crunchy feeling. They said they'd read about it in textbooks, but you never see it. Now I'm waiting on the results of the CT scan, which will determine whether I get surgery or just have to fast for a few days while my body fixes it. If I'd waited over 24 hours there would be a much higher risk. TL, doctor, I ate the ends off a chicken wing and now I'm in hospital with a critical condition with a 20% mortality rate. Update, a surgeon just spoke to me. I have to be nil by mouth for 7 days to help my body heal the holes in the throat and chest areas of my esophagus. They don't expect me to need surgery, so that's a plus. Update 2, the main surgeon just spoke to me. I'll be here at least 7 days. Even if the pain goes away. The critical problem is non-sterile air has passed through the hole and entered a vulnerable area that must be sterile. So I can't eat or drink to reduce the risk of that area getting infected, and I need to wait until the air is absorbed by the tissue. End doctor here. Even without seeing your CT, the fact that you recognized it and you're getting treatment makes your mortality much lower. There could definitely be a long road to recovery, and you're not out of the woods, but finding this early helps a ton. Good luck. The crunchiness is called subcutaneous emphysema, said to feel like there's rice bubbles/crispies underneath the skin due to the trapped air. Get well soon, smile. I remember the first time I felt that on a patient. Crazy feeling. Yikes. Get well soon. The surgeons who will look at the CT scan were called into the operating theater before looking at it, so I'm not sure what the dealio is yet. Jesus Christ, get well soon, friendo. Thanks, friendo. Smile. Holy coconut. Take literally all the karma I can give you, which I guess is 1. Well, I was just told I don't need surgery. I think the karma helped. That's what I feared most. I need to starve myself for 7 days though. TIFU being Jesus. This happened on Halloween. I imagined the evening going down more or less like this. 1. Slip into a white robe. 2. Stick on a cactus crown. 3. Moonwalk out of the house as Jesus. 4. Remember never to break character. 5. Hop into an Uber. 6. Show up to celebrate Halloween with friends. 7. Go ham. 8. Go home. 9. Go sleep. 10. Go for a job interview the next morning. This is what I would have called a good night. However, after number 7, things didn't quite go as planned. Here's how zucchini actually unfolded. 8. Got coconut faced. 9. Drunk me turned into drunk Jesus. 10. Fell into my friend's swimming pool and almost drowned after attempting to walk on water. 11. Realized wearing all white, plus water, equals everyone seeing your shriveled up schlong through your tighty whities. 12. Drunk dialed my religious mother in the middle of the night to tell her I'm proof that Jesus is fake as banana and that I'm banana, banana, banana. 13. Unleashed an unholy amount of vomit in the Uber driver's car on the way home. 14. Missed my job interview the following day after waking up laughably late. 15. Realized drunk me set the alarm on my phone 2 years into the cheesecake future. For the record, I apologized to my mom. We cool now. TL, doctor fell into a swimming pool, got all wet wearing white, exposed my zucchini to a crowd, roasted Jesus over the phone with my Christian mom, woke up late the next morning and missed my job interview. How much did the Uber driver charge you for soiling their car? Edit, spelling not enough. Going full Jesus, you would have set your alarm 3 days into the future. Step 7 is never a smart option if you have stuff to do the next day. I remember when I was in college I could split a fifth with a couple buddies and wake up at 7 AM fresh as a clam. Now 27-year-old me wakes up hungover no matter much water I drink. Went full Jesus. Got hammered. Nailed it. Never go full Jesus. He woke up tomorrow, he should have slept for 3 days then rise. Now that would be full Jesus. TIFU by closely following a woman around a lingerie store. It happened just today. I, male, was in a lingerie store with my girlfriend. She was shopping for new underwear and I was just following her around, bored as always, staring at my phone to keep myself occupied. After about 5 to 10 minutes a man grabs my arm. I turn and it's the security guard. He asks me to leave and starts escorting me towards the exit. I'm confused about what's happening and look around for my girlfriend, who I can't find. Apparently at some point, while not paying attention to anything other than my phone, I'd stopped following my girlfriend, who was wearing a white cardigan and black trousers, and instead had started following some other random woman who was wearing similar clothes. I'd apparently been doing this for at least a few minutes, silently standing closely behind her as she browsed underwear and following her to do it again as she tried to move away. He'd alerted a member of staff with a horrified look towards them. TL, doctor started following a stranger who I thought was my girlfriend and creeped them out. I was in a bookstore with my bald-headed buddy when we were early 20s. We had just got our first apartment together and were interested in learning to cook, so when I saw him engrossed in reading a cookbook, I snuck up quietly and I put my head in between his face and the book, and asked very loudly, "Who do you think you are, the frugal or me?" It wasn't my buddy, just a very startled and confused middle-aged bald guy. You had the adult version of grabbing a hand and realizing it's not your mother/father XD. I did this leaving a movie theater with my wife, grabbed some guy's hand. Both him, my wife and I all saw the funny side, thank God. That's really unfortunate. How did the explanation go down? Girlfriend saw the security guard and came to meet us outside, where we figured out what happened. We were asked to leave as the lady was justifiably creeped out, but we've not been banned or anything. I'm now sitting in the car on the drive home being relentlessly mocked. I did the same thing in HS. Was taking a road trip to the beach, in winter, with my boyfriend and his mom. We stopped at a gas station. We all went inside. I waited in line to use the restroom. When I came out I saw my tall, blonde-haired, jean jacket wearing, boyfriend looking at magazines. A long time ago a magazine rack took up almost an entire wall, so I sidle up next to him and put my arm around his waist and start looking at magazines also. A few seconds pass and my boyfriend looks down at me and smiles. I look up and it is a stranger. I immediately pull my arm away and bolt. Poor guy, he thought he just met his future wife and had a great accidental meeting story to go with it. Crushed.